I'm getting really worried about Matt. He's not picking up. What's that? Cocaine bear? He must be nearby. What's that? It's definitely man-made. Matt must be here. He's probably nearby. Matt! Matt, where are you? Matt, there you are. I've been looking for you for hours. Where have you been?
What? I was just following the map.
That's not even the right case. It's not even poltergeist.
That's where it told me to go. Dude, Andrew and I are just looking for Cocaine Bear.
I know. That's kind of how I found you.
I found a dinosaur.
No, there's no way you found a damn dinosaur. It's Castle Rock.
Bro, just follow the map. Right here. Dinosaur.
That doesn't make any sense. That is a dinosaur.
Right?
What? No, that... What?
Now.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I've been having these weird dreams about you living with dinosaurs.
Me too.
So what are you looking for?
I gotta find out what dinosaur it was.
Why don't you just ask Keegan?
Good idea. Where am I? The library. The fly. Got some dinosaur questions for you.
Oh, always time for that. What dinosaur questions are we talking about?
I'm looking for a certain one that I cannot quite put my finger on.
Can you describe it? Did you see it somewhere?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Where'd you see it?
Up by the rock. I just have a strange feeling that it's a cryptid. A long neck from Africa.
Ah, you're talking about Kelly Mbembe. I actually did a full video on that.
But this is my video. I know what I gotta find now. Brontosaurus. So today we're going to discuss Baby, The Secret of the Lost Legend. This was probably one of the first dinosaur movies I've ever seen. I liked it. It was well done. You know, as a kid, that type of animation, you'd call it, was superior at the time, I guess. So it was very believable. Felt sad when the stuff happened to the dinosaurs. We'll get into that later. I don't want to give spoilers. I don't know. So this movie is based roughly off of Roy McGraw's journey to Central Africa in search of a cryptid of the long neck. This cryptid went by the name of Mekele Mbembe. Also, supposedly, in the story, and it's based off of, again, real life events that a tribe really did eat Mekele Mbembe and really did get sick. So you do kind of see this in the movie as a reference to it. So based more recently off current expeditions, including Monster Quest, when talking to the tribes, they kind of point out drawings of the sauropods, including Brontosaurus. So with this being said, it doesn't really match today's thought process, especially with the footprints and foot of the dinosaur. Because currently sauropods are known more likely to have a pillar-like footprint with a larger thumbprint. So in the movie we do see, you know, the footprint, and the dinosaur had more like a three finger footprint type shape to it. So the Platosaurine dinosaur was more compared likely to the Diplodocus with the very long shaped skull and its head is more like round shaped, more like, you know, your cartoon type shape. So towards the end, we see more of an homage to it, kind of where the mother dinosaur is shaking the guy, and it brought me more back to like a King Kong style. And then, you know, it really got me to thinking when they were running through the cave, they were shooting at them and they were hitting the water, and for some reason I started thinking of Titanic. So the Africa region is known to have fossils and findings of sauropod. Brontosaurus, however, is more towards your North America, including right here in Colorado. You know, and I guess this could be real easy to overlook because of the name Brontosaurus. And so many people know that. While bringing up the name Mekele Mbembe, some people point out rainbows, and some have also pointed out rhinoceroses. So the jury verdict is really still out there. Let me know what you think. Alright, so that's kind of it for me and you know, the back story of this. But I'm going to let you know here in a little bit my ratings, and we're also going to reach out to Sam and see what he thought. As I mentioned earlier, it was a movie that was probably one of the first dinosaur movies I saw in my childhood. In fact, I even think we saw it at the movie theater with my mom and dad. So it brought back some childhood memories. As you know, there were parts of the movie I did remember, and there were other parts I didn't because of being so young. But it was more like a nostalgic for me. It brought, like I said, back a lot of memories. Being reminded that, you know, in African countries and maybe even parts here in the United States, we do have tribes that are not introduced to today's world, technology, stuff like that. So I found it funny that, you know, when they were taking pictures and showing the digital watch, they were just so mesmerized. And then it worked kind of the opposite. The dinosaurs came about, and the tribes were like, oh yeah, similar to like King Kong. We know them. We protect them. They're ours. We know about them, and we, being the people that are technology advanced, are in shock. Like, oh my gosh, it really does exist. Should have that rural reversal. Was funny, and it's still one of the only movies I think that we've seen a sauropod attack a human, as they're known to be plant eaters. A herbivore attacking a man and didn't eat it, but bit into it good enough to kill him. Speaking of biting into people, you know, the sauropods in this movie depicted to have more kind of not a sharp razor-like tooth, but rounded. Not entirely true. Their teeth were more like kind of pegs. It was more flat but a little rough type thing. So they could kind of maybe grain the leaves and plants that they were eating, but not so much rounded. I would recommend this one. Again, the nostalgic brought back some good memories. I would probably rate this one an 8 out of 10 and definitely go see it. Hey Sam, what about you?
So I'm not sure if I've watched this movie before. It looked kind of familiar, but at the same time, I don't recall ever watching it. So I may have watched it, or I may have not watched it. I can't decipher that, but like most movies that are older and unique, it was very interesting, to say the least. Some parts had me dying laughing, some parts I didn't know how to feel, but overall, it was not bad. I would recommend it, and I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Oh wait, we forgot to ask Keegan.
Keegan.
Again?
Dinosaurs.
Alright, what are we talking about?
Baby. Secret of the Lost Legend.
Oh, I love that one. I actually still have that one on VHS. It's this cool green cover.
Enough. I got something to show you.
How is he doing that?
I was thinking we could do this one, Sam.
I'm down. I'll see you next week.
Sounds good. So join us next time for a crossover episode of Spirits of the Silver Screen
And weekly abductions.
For more on Spirits of the Silver Screen, go ahead and click the link right here. For more about us here at Culz Paranormal, click the link right here. But in the meantime, let me know what movie you think we should check out next.
And switch that notification bell from personalized to all if you want to be notified on all of the upcoming videos. And sins.